So, Warren Sharp, someone we talk about many times on this channel, because I love his analysis, and he also says logical takes. Can't say that much about most of the media. But with that being said, he posted his rankings of every single offensive line for this upcoming season. Now, of course, when it comes to Warren Sharp, he does, again, a deep dive and really breaks down the nit and gritty when it comes to this kind of stuff. So, very interestingly enough, this is how he has his rankings. Number 1, he has Detroit Lions. Number 2, the Atlanta Falcons. Number 3, the Cleveland Brownies. Browns, I feel like, really comes down to them staying healthy on the offensive line. I know, as we do as well. But that's really was the biggest problem last year, was injuries to the whole team, let alone just also the offensive line they had injuries with. Eagles, number 4. Chiefs, number 5. Jets, number 6. Packers, number 7. Number 8 is the Colts. Number 9 is actually us, the Bengals, which, looking at the rest of this list, I'm not going to really argue this, actually, to be honest. Like, I love our offensive line, but there are some really good offensive lines in the NFL. And while we're not perfect, because I still think we need to figure out this whole Cordell Volson issue and figure that out, okay, I'm not too upset about that. Number 10 is the Vikings. Then we have 11 through 20, which is the Denver Broncos. So it's ironically enough because you have a rookie quarterback. Well, Sam Darnold's starting, but you have rookie quarterback behind him, rookie quarterback here, rookie quarterback here. These 3 teams, rookie quarterbacks, and 10, 11, and 12. But going up here, any other rookie quarterbacks? I guess Anthony Richardson, but he's sophomore now. And yeah, so interesting. We have Broncos, Bears, Rams, Texans. We have Chargers, Ravens. Ravens coming in at 16 is kind of insane. I don't know if I would really give them 16. Ronnie Stanley is pretty good. He still plays a high level. Obviously, they lost Kevin Zeitler at right guard. They lost the left guard, who was Josh Simpson. Now it's Ben Cleveland or Andrew Voorhees. They still have Tyler Linderbaum, who actually plays very, very well. Traded away Morgan Moses, but did pick up a guy in the second round. So, okay. 49ers, Raiders, Bucks, and then the Squealers. Now, the Squealers, again, another team that I don't know if I'd rank them 20 because they had a really good offseason on really fixing their offensive line. That was the biggest thing this offseason, was making sure the offensive line was whole again. And you got left tackle Broderick Jones. You got left guard, which is Isaac. Their center, I forget who the center's name is. Then they got, I think, who's probably going to end up being Fasciano, who ends up moving to right guard. And then Fasciano. And then you got right tackle. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of forgot the offensive line. By the way, shout out to the Reds for winning. But why am I forgetting this offensive line of the Steelers? I literally... Yeah, Zach Frazier. What am I saying? Oh, my God. I don't know how I forgot this offensive line. James Daniel. I don't know why I forgot him as well. But Zach Frazier, we already know him. Isaac, talked about James Daniel. And then they're going to put Fiano. No, wait. It's... Okay, I'm not a Steelers fan. I don't care. But I do care. Troy, he's a Washington right tackle, the Husky guy. Fontiano. I think it's Fontiano, I believe. I probably butchered that. Anyway, yeah, like their offensive line is not bad. I mean, I think Zach Frazier's going to be a beast. I wanted us to take him so freaking bad. But even then, because he can play guard or center, they're going to move him to guard. Troy here, this is going to be an interesting player just because the fact that he's not going to be a tackle in the NFL. They're going to put him at tackle, but in college he was better at guard. They're going to move him to guard in the end, I think. But still, okay, Panthers, Bills, Jags, Saints, Dolphins, Titans, Commanders, Cowboys, Seahawks, Patriots, Cardinals, and then Giants. And then Sharp has his full analysis here and everything score-wise. He has us at a 70. And again, you know, he has it written out a little bit more polished here, but he does have some of them tying. So, for example, the Packers and the Jets tied. He has the Bengals and the Vikings tying, all the way down to an 8. That is insane when it comes to score. An 8 out of 100. Shout out to the Giants. What does he have for the analysis for offensive line? He says the Bengals added Trent Brown in the first round pick of Marius Mims, but to live up to their top 10 ranking, the offensive line must get better play from left tackle Orlando Brown. In his first year in Cincy, Brown ranked 30th out of 35 tackles, pressure rate allowed. I find that very funny that he does not bring up Cordell Wilson. I love Warren Sharp, but my man, if you think our biggest problem last year was Orlando Brown, who did have injury concerns and was the first year in our system, which, you know, listen, at the end of the day, it's not the easiest to do that. I completely disagree if that was our biggest problem. I think our biggest problem last year, 100%, was Cordell Wilson. And Jonah Williams at right tackle as well. Like, going down the list, Orlando Brown is such a small, minuscule issue last year. As I've said many times, you know, the offensive line's a unit. And if one part of the unit is all freaking awful, then the rest of the unit is not going to work out. Jonah Williams and Cordell Volson could have applied for McDonald's last year and got full scholarships to Yale with how amazing they were at letting people walk right through. I will give a lot of credit to Cordell Volson because he did a lot better at the end of the year. Starting the year, he was awful, but he did a lot better throughout the year and got better till the end. But even then, it was an absolute cluster fluff when it comes to the the left guard and right tackle position last year. Yes, picking up Trent Brown and Marius Mims was absolutely amazing. Those were key picks. One was a right now Super Bowl pick, and the other one was a future pick. And then, of course, the situation with what's his name, with Cordell Volson still did not get fixed. We picked up Matt Lee, center, 7th round. He could be utilized at the guard position. It's always possible. Also, we try Matt Lee at center, move Kappa to left guard where he played in New England, and maybe utilize him in that context. We could also do that. But if I'm talking about our offensive line from last year, Orlando Brown, I understand he was not that good ranking-wise, but he's the last guy I'm concerned about in any context possible. But tell me down below your thoughts, opinions, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.